Hello! Today we show how the new microwave sensor can be used. The sensor is connected to the receiver using Zigbee. For installation, this means that the sensor can be operated with its own ballast, as in our setup. However, it could also be connected using a distributor behind the lamp's ballast, for example. To explain, the sensor is available with and without brightness detection. The brightness detection occurs through this field and is preset to 30 lux. Sensors without brightness detection can also be installed concealed, for example behind a wooden floor with a thickness of 20 mm. A small red control LED is visible on the front of the sensor when motion is detected. The sensors are set so that they detect a range of approximately 2.5 meters and have a follow-up time of 30 seconds. If other values are better for your project, please contact us and we can adjust the settings. For this tutorial, we have also significantly shortened the follow-up time. Back to the sensor. On the side there is a small button that has to be pressed for setup, and underneath there is a red control LED. Now we want to pair the microwave sensor with a smart receiver. To do this, we press the proc button on the receiver 4 times. In order to pair the microwave sensor, please note that the sensor and the receiver must be a maximum of 10 cm apart. We press a small button on the sensor twice. The control LED on the sensor flickers and then flashes quickly several times. The light flashes twice, confirming successful pairing. The test shows that the sensor is now connected and the light turns on when there is movement. If there is no more movement, the light is automatically switched off. Do you want to reset the sensor? Then press a button on the sensor 5 times. The control LED flashes 3 times. We test the reset by turning off the light and seeing that no switching signal is transmitted when there is movement. We imagine that we want to illuminate a staircase. Maybe you can even use our stair lighting for this. The light should switch on automatically when we enter the stairs from below or above. So we use 2 sensors and 1 receiver. When pairing, it is important to ensure that the sensor and the receiver are a maximum of 10 cm apart. We press the proc button on the receiver 4 times and press a small button on the sensor twice. The control LED flickers and the light flashes twice as confirmation. Our receiver is in pairing mode for 180 seconds, so we can pair the second sensor right away. We press the button on the second sensor twice. The control LED flickers and the light flashes twice. If your receiver was no longer in pairing mode, you can also teach it in, like the first sensor. So press the proc button on the receiver 4 times and then press a small button on the sensor twice. We check the successful setup of both sensors. As a final variant, we imagine a dressing room in which we want to switch the light on automatically, but can also switch it off if necessary. For this we use a receiver, the microwave sensor and our wall switch. When setting up, the switch or sensor must not be more than 10 cm away from the receiver. We put the receiver into pairing mode and press the PORC button 4 times. We press the button on the sensor twice. The control LED flickers and the light flashes twice. On the receiver, we press the PORC button 4 times and now press the cold white button 4 times on the wall switch. To test the function, we turn the sensor away. Now we can use a wall transmitter to turn the light on and off, or use a sensor to turn the light on and turn it off again using the wall switch. With the next movement, the light can be switched on again automatically.